Right. In this morning show, we are here to inspire you about building your own business and helping you stay on track of your goals. It's a daily cup of motivation. A supportive group of women who wants to see you succeed in your business. And we'll support you every step of the way. Right in the morning. Just put your mind to it. Coffee with Nikkie. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo. Wake up in the morning, 5 a.m. in the morning. I'm yawning, brainstorming when my mind is forming. I'm tuned to this morning show early in the morning. Listen to Coffee with Nikkie. Oh yes, she's busy. If you need help, tune on the channel right with me. Strong, independent women make it sound easy. Wake up everybody in the morning. Wake up everybody. It's coffee with Nikkie, and we have to get our drink on. So educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Educate your mind, right? Hey, we riding, yo.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone. How are you doing this amazing morning? I hope you all are doing amazing and you had an absolutely amazing Memorial Day weekend. And I want to know everything that you did. I want to know if you relaxed. I want to know if you worked. I want to know what you did. So we got to catch up. I've been MIA for a minute, but we are back. Well, we're semi-back this week, okay? Because this week, there's some things that I have to take care of Friday and may go into Thursday. So I may or may not be on tomorrow. So we're going to play it by ear. So we'll see, Mr. Wilson. Good morning, everybody. This is Coffee with Nikkie, and I am your host, Miss Nikkie. This is your daily cup of information and inspiration. And today I want to catch up with you all. And I also want to share what happened over the weekend, y'all. So this weekend, we traveled to Texas. And so we were not just in Houston, we were also in Dallas. And so we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about Buc-ee's because everybody was telling me I need to go to Buc-ee's. I've never, ever in my entire life been into a Buc-ee's. And so on the way to Houston, we seen Buc-ee's and went in. I'll tell y'all all about that. I also want to know what your goals are, if you had any goals. And you know, from what we were talking about last week, we were talking about brand voice and sounding more like your authentic self. I want to know if y'all have any takeaways from last week. So we're going to talk about all of that. But before we get into anything, let's see who's in the building. And I just want to share with y'all, we got a dreary, rainy, sleepy hollow kind of day popping, which is great because I put my little plants that I left neglected. I don't want to say I left them neglected, but I really did. I have a 72, well, not 72. How many cells is this thing? It might be 72. I don't know. But I have a big tray, and I started seeds where I started the kale, the corn, cucumbers, watermelon. I started a bunch of stuff in these cells, right? The starter tray. And I was on vacation and I left them in the dark. So hopefully they'll revive themselves. If not, I got to start seeds all over again. But we shall see. My peppers that were outside, thriving, honey, thriving. So I found this rope that I'm going to put around the garden. It's the yellow electronic. It's some kind of, I don't know what it is, but it's a yellow nylon rope, and it's supposed to keep the deer out. I'm also going to try that coyote urine, and I'm going to see what's popping with that, because I can't actually put the fence around my garden because I have my gardens in two places. And I know y'all don't really understand what I'm saying, but my garden is in two places. So I can't put fence on one because it's right outside the garage part. And then the part that's in the front, I can't put the fence around it because I have to put it on the whole perimeter. And that's gonna, I can't just put it around the garden because that's gonna look crazy. So that's why I like to use the deer net, because you can't see that from the street. But anyway, That's neither here nor there. I'll tell y'all all about it when I start getting into the garden and start cleaning it out because it is still ain't clean. So let's get into who's in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Miss Lois. Miss Lois is in the building, and she first. Come on, Miss Lois. Miss Lois said, "Good morning, everyone. I'm blessed and highly favored." Yes, yes, and yes. Big Meech is in the building, and Big Meech said, "Good morning, everyone. Please, I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button." She said, "Please hit the like button. And if you are new here, please subscribe. And yet, please subscribe. And you know that's right. Okay." Good morning, Melissa. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Melissa said, "Good morning, everyone. I'm blessed. Yes, yes, and yes." Good morning, sis. All right, y'all. So we went to surprise Jules for her birthday. And I'm going to talk about this. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to go through everybody, but we're going to talk about that. So y'all know her as the HBIC of BCMC, the Black Candle Makers Club, BCMC University, the Princess of Ghana, the one-hit wonder, the myth, the legend, my sister, Jules is in the building. Good morning, sis. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, "Good morning, beautiful people." Melly Mel, this is how you welcome us this morning? After we haven't seen each other in days, this is all you say, Melly Mel? Melly Mel said morning. Morning. Nothing else, just morning. All right, good morning, Miss Kim. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Miss Kim said, "Good morning, lovelies. Good morning, good morning, good morning." Kay, the manager, says, "Good morning and happy winning Wednesday, everyone." Yes, yes, and yes. Good morning, Tasha K. Tasha K's in the building. And she said, "Good morning, Nikki." It's Rika and Tasha both here. Hey, you know, Tasha don't like to share us. So, hey, Rika. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning, good morning. There go Tasha. Tasha K. She said, "Good morning, Floxy people." All right, so my holiday weekend was okay. I designed some new teas, hung out with the kids, and relaxed. That sounds nice. Bucky's is everything. Listen, I'm going to have to do Bucky's again, but there's got to be a time when it's not that many people. I'm a definitely. It was too much in there. It was too much in there. It was too many people wanting to bump into you. They don't want to give you your personal space. They like up on top of you. They're coughing. I was like, I'm not taking nothing back with me from here. No way. Y'all could keep it. I was like, I gotta get out of here. I didn't even buy anything. I didn't try no food. I didn't buy anything out of Buc-ee's. I walked in. It was too much. I got to like past the brisket thing, and I was like, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. It was just too much. It was just too much. But everybody speaks so highly about Buc-ee's. I'm like, they got some really cool stuff in there. But I think the people distracted me. Like I was just like, I gotta go. Anxiety through the roof. Now I don't have anxiety, I don't think. But I really had to just get out of there because I was like, mm-mm. Good morning, cousin. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Cousin said grand rising in my heart. Let's see. Hey, Latrice. We have cousin of Heartbeat Kansas, ATL. I, on the other hand, call her cousin. I just said cousin, she Latrice. I, on the other hand, call her cousin, but here in these YouTube streets, we call her the best moderator on what? Earth, the best moderator on Earth's in the building. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, Melly Mel. You tried it, girl. You tried it. Rika said, "Hey, girl. Hey. Do over. Thank you. There we go. Morning, party people. Party people. We won't get funky. Yeah." Thank you, Melly Mel, and hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like button. I hit the like, hit the like, hit the like button. All right, good morning, sis. Good morning, Chantel. Chantel's in the building. She said, "Good morning. Good morning, sis. Good morning, Christina. Good morning, good morning, good morning." Christina says, "Good morning." It's always that many people in Buc-ee's. I'll never go back. I'm never going back then. It's always packed from what I heard. I went there once and OMG, there was so many people there. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. Bucky's is Walmart on Black Friday, but for service stations, listen, I could not do Bucky's. You definitely should have gotten the brisket. I heard them, April was saying they sing a song or whatever, and I heard them say something like brisket on the board or something like that. And then I thought it was somebody's birthday. And I was like, well, and they kept on saying it. So I was like, does somebody walk up to get their food and say, it's my birthday today? Listen, it threw me for a loop. Miss Lloyd said you went to a small Bucky's. No, I went to a huge. That Bucky's was huge. I think, and if I might be mistaken, but I think it was exit 146. I might be mistaken though, because I think I may have gotten my exits mixed up, but I think it said 146. No lies detected. Good morning, Miss Anita. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you doing this amazing morning? Yes, Sasha K. A mini Walmart. Listen, I never been, but wanted to go. You better go with your mask, because I was like, where the people with the mask? Okay, we got to talk. We got to talk, y'all. We really got to talk. Sean loved it because I was like, I was ready to go, right, babe? I was like, hightail it up out of here. And she was like, wait a minute, but look at this. But look at this. So she directed me like off, because I was on my way out the door. So she took me off to the side, and there was some goodies, and we saw some candles and stuff like that. But I was ready to go. I was ready to go. Good morning, Yolanda. Good morning, good morning, good morning. She said, good morning, family. How are you doing this amazing morning? Bucky's is the ish. Listen, next time I go, I'm going with a mask, because them people, she was rushing me out. I have never felt so, and I'm good in crowds. I'm really good in crowds. I think, except when I start hearing sneezing and coughing and, all of that. But I think I'm really good in crowds. But Bucky's took me out. Oh, 142. Okay, that's the exit. 142. Yep. I'm ear hustling in the meeting. All I got was roasting almonds and a Dr. Pepper icy. And don't tell Tony. You told it yourself. All right, let me talk about Bucky's. Okay. So we walked into Bucky's. We drive in from Dallas to Houston, walk into Bucky's, and at first I was fine. But then once you get deep into like the middle of the store, it was way too much. It was too many people. Um, the people had babies sitting everywhere. People coughing, they walking right in your space. They coughing and walking in your space. Walk somewhere else. Walk somewhere else. If you coughing, walk somewhere else. Don't walk up on me. And I don't care if you think you don't have anything. Cover your face or something. But they out there just all their little spittles and all particles floating in the air. I was not a fan of it. And every time, like, people come back from vacation, they always coming back sick and stuff like that. I was like, I am not the one. I do not want to come back with nobody else's anything. So I just was thrown off. It just threw me off. And so I didn't even really get to see the brisket thing. I seen it from afar, but I didn't get to see it up close. And I did hear the song they were singing. I told you, I thought it was like somebody's birthday. I didn't know they were saying brisket on the board or something like that they were saying. And I didn't get to eat anything. Everybody's talking about how amazing the food is. And I know some people were talking about their fried chicken. I think Rika and Tasha Gay was talking about some croissant sandwich. I think they were saying something about a croissant sandwich. And all these things I didn't even get to try because I refused to go close enough to see what was going on. So I really kind of stayed in the center of the store, not just in the whole center, but just going down the middle aisle. That's where I was. And so yeah, I didn't get to experience really anything from Bucky's. I just knew it was just too overwhelming and too crowded. And I was just like, this is I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. But we did see some beautiful candles in there. I thought they were a cute idea. So it was like in a milk bottle, and it had this like silicone milk top. I thought that was cute because it looked like a regular bottle of milk, and it was super cute. Then I saw something that I'm going to copy. Well, not so much copy, but I'm going to. I always love flask bottles. Those wide bottles. I don't know what else they call them, but they look like a flask. And I'm gonna do something like that. Excuse me, for my men's line. I always love those bottles. I used to put my lotions in those bottles because there's just something about those square flask bottles that I love. And so I'm gonna do something like that. And I thought that was cute, but they had that in the room spray. I'm not gonna copy that. I'm just gonna use the bottle. It just reminded me to use the bottle. So I'm gonna do that. They have some. Oh, it was this soap spongy thing. That's cute because usually when you see the soap with the sponge, it's usually a loofah and a block of soap. And this was a soap sponge. So the soap was in the sponge was a shape. And so the soap was in it. So it still has some flexibility. So you can still use it, but you wet it and then the soap comes out and then you just use it all in one. I thought that was cute. And what else did I see there that I thought was cute? Oh, the soaps. Oh my gosh, the soaps were so cute. I love a soap and a good wrapping paper. Don't know why, I just do. And so they had some beautiful soaps. They were a nice size. They were only $7. They were a nice size, and I absolutely love it. So anybody who sells soaps and they're fragrant, they have put these little holes, these smelling holes on the sides of the soap. I thought that was so good. And so all you had to do was like waft it or just kind of like press the soap a little bit, and then the scent came out, and they all smelled really, really good. So that's what I thought was really cute too. So they had some really good stuff in there, but it was just too crowded and overwhelming for me to actually enjoy it. I didn't want to take my time and walk through it. I just wanted to get up out of there. I was like, I gotta go. I just wanted to get myself up out of there. So has anybody been to Buc-ee's? And tell me what your thoughts are in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me know what's your favorite thing to eat, or what I should have tried. Let me know. The beaver nuggets are so good. What are beaver nuggets? Is that chicken? Let me know. Not babysitting everywhere. Yes, they was putting their babies with their pampered butts on counters. That's gross. Get your baby's butt off the counter. Listen, when I tell you I was overwhelmed, I was overwhelmed, overstimulated. I agree that coughing without covering your mouth drives me up a wall. I think it's rude and disgusting. Nasty walking germs. I agree, Kay, because don't in a plane too. It's like there was somebody in a plane that just kept on coughing. I was like, if you knew you was gonna be coughing like this, you were coughing before you got on this plane. You should have got a mask. And I don't know if that's gonna stop anything, but I certainly don't want your spittle in the air. You know what I'm saying? If you coughing like that, cover your mouth, stick your face in your shirt or something. They was just coughing the whole entire time on the plane. I was like, this is so disgusting. I went to Buc-ee's once a week for the sliced brisket sandwich. I'm one exit from Buc-ee's on I-10 West. I-10 West. Did we take I-10 West, baby? You still in here? Were we close to that? It's a snack corn puff type of thing. Oh, okay. Listen, y'all got to tell me, just tell me what to look for so I could go in and go get what I need and walk out. I don't want to stay around. I don't want to look around. I just want to go get what I need and go. Because that was absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. So what did y'all do for your Memorial Day weekend? Let me know in the chat. What did y'all do for y'all Memorial Day weekend? No, y'all were on 45S. I-10 West is west of Houston in the Katy area. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So I wasn't on your side, Miss Lois. I wasn't on your side. I love the beaver nuggets, but I stay away from them. Caramel sweet puff. Also, is it like caramel popcorn? They normally have those in the front by the registers from what I remember. I didn't go to the front registers. We went to the middle registers. We were working. Y'all were. Let me tell y'all, I got a story to tell y'all about Black Flocks. Not a story, but I got to share with y'all my experience of being in Black Flocks. We went to visit them this weekend, well, last weekend, and we had such a good time. I was not overwhelmed in there, nor was I overstimulated, but I'll share that in a minute. The one in Austin is the biggest and best. My sister lives in Austin, and so maybe one day we'll go visit. But yeah, Buc-ee's. I was like, oh my gosh, we passed it quick. We were mostly on the Sam Houston side. Sam Houston Highway, then 45. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. So I know I asked y'all a lot of things. I asked y'all what y'all did this weekend. I also asked y'all what's your favorite thing to get from Buc-ee's. Let me know in the chat. What's your favorite thing to get at Buc-ee's? Let me get into my weekend with Black Flocks while I'm waiting for y'all. So the first stop after we went to Buc-ee's, we went straight to Tasha and Rika's shop. We went to, not their shop, it's gorgeous. We went to their place of business. And because they do more than just sell candles, they have classes and things like that. So we went in on our way back, and we got caught up on the way. We got caught up in a storm in, what was it called? Huntsville. We got caught in the storm and traffic. Houston traffic is freaking crazy. Okay. It is so crazy. Like, we from Dallas all the way to Huntsville, it was smooth sailing. Not many cars on the road, no traffic, just gone, right? We hit Huntsville and it was like, it was a abrupt stop. Okay. Then here comes the clouds. I was like, it looks like it's about to rain. Here comes the clouds. It's extremely dark. And then the sky opened up and all the rain came down. I was like, oh my goodness. So we are in traffic and rain, and you couldn't see in front of you. So it was insane. I was like, I don't think we're going to be able to make it. We were trying to make it to Black Flocks before 8 p.m. before they closed. But they actually stayed open past that because they had a party going on. So we were trying to hurry up and get there. We kind of shaved off some time. I think we got in town about like 7:30, something close to that, or it may have been 7:45. But we just had a few minutes left before we thought they were going to close. So when we go in, they're hosting a perfume party, and it was so nice in there, so beautiful in there. When we got there, Rika welcomed us in. We got to finally meet Rika because Tasha K be hiding her. She don't want her to be our friends. We like, come on, Rika, we family. We are family. So she welcomed us in. She gave us a tour of the place. Let me tell y'all are in for a real treat. If you got your tickets to the BCMC Houston convention, you are in for a real treat because it is gorgeous in there. And just the experience itself. Like, the experience is absolutely amazing. We did let me read the comments and I'll keep you posted. I didn't do anything but chores this weekend. All right. My baby girl lives in Austin, so maybe we could hook up in Austin, Miss Lois. I planted my seeds. Hey, let's get it, Melly Mel. And I've never been to Buc-ee's. We're supposed to be getting a Wawa. I don't think that's the same. I think it's a Buc-ee's knockoff. Wawa is just like the regular store, gas station thing. I don't think it's a Buc-ee's. Well, I've been in the Wawa's before, and it's definitely not a Buc-ee's. Traffic is horrific in Houston, and that's not a lie. No lies detected. She only Tasha K was trying to keep us all to herself. She did not want to share. Oh, right, Rika? No, I'm just joking. She only lets me out to work. Listen, Listen, we had a time. We had a time. Good, blessed morning, everyone. Good morning, Michelle Robinson. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good to see you. Yes. All right. So let me get into it. Okay. So we get in. Rika welcomes us in. She takes us on the tour. They're hosting a class, but she's still, she's showing us around, and everybody is making their perfume. I think it was a couple of parties going on in there. She sent her. So there was a couple of parties going on, but she still showed us around, and we saw everything. Like I said, y'all are in for a real treat. I hope you all have your tickets, and so we're adding on a VIP package, and part of that package would be the perfuming part that they do there. So we got to experience it ourselves. I made, we made, it's kind of like I made, because Sean was trying to make it what she wanted it to be, which was not what Jules wanted it to be. We made Jules a perfume, and the bottles, oh my gosh. Okay. So the bottle options are gorgeous. The bottle options for the perfume class are gorgeous. We had a beautiful, like, I think it was an ombre blue, like a sapphire kind of blue, like a jewel tone, and then a gold top, and it had like this angle top, so it was a beautiful bottle. I liked the one that the shape was a little different, right? And so I think it had a royal blue, and it had like a gem top. That's the one I wanted, but Sean picked the other one, so we got that one, and it's still gorgeous too. And so we're picking out the scents or whatever, and we kind of don't know what we're doing. So we're like, then Tasha K comes in, and Tasha said, shows us what to do, and start sharing the notes and saying, well, this might smell good with this. So Tasha helped me fix my scent, because like I said, Sean was trying to make it. Y'all know Jules, right? Jules love floral, right? Jules want to smell like she walked into the flower shop. She want to look like she took the petals of the flowers and rubbed it all over her body. That's what she wants to smell like, right? And so Sean is not a floral person. She doesn't even like a little bit of floral. And so she was like, on the notes on the back of the page, she puts woody, spicy, smoky, buttery. I think that was even one of the things she put on the back of the page. And I was like, who's this for? That is not for Jules. Like, Jules don't want to smell like that. And she was like, well, I don't like floral. I was like, but this ain't your perfume. You got to make it smell like what she wanted to smell like. Like, Jules want to smell like the flower garden. This is nothing like the flower garden. She was like, just put a little hint of the flowers. No, we can't put a little hint of the flowers, because she wants to smell like flowers. And I had picked up, I forgot what it's called. Tasha or Rika, tell me which one it is. The one where it was like a rose garden, but it was something, I forgot what I picked. And that was the one that I wanted in the front, because it smelled the most like all the flowers, right? And so Sean was like, nope. Nope. I don't like that. Geranium and rose. Yes, I don't like that one. I was like, but she's gonna like, this is not for you. And every time she was like, oh, well, the first couple that I had in there, she was like, oh, that smells too florally. And then she was like, can we put something smoky in there? And then it was a scent in there that was just too much. I think it was, dang it, it was the scent that the guy across from us was doing. He was getting married. So him and his fiance, they got a gift, and they was making perfume. It was so welcoming there. Let me say, everything that I was talking about Houston, is everything is welcoming, because we felt so welcome there. Not just because we were there, we're family, but because even the people who didn't know us, they were like, oh, smell this, smell that. It was just a good environment. Like, it was just such a beautiful place. I absolutely love it there. And so we were, sharing. He was like, oh, smell this. And his fiance was like, oh, yeah, smell this. So we were just going back and forth, like, try this. What do these smell like this? And they said, when we fixed Jules' thing, I got so many thoughts in my head, because there's so many things I want to share about this experience. And so they was like, oh, this smells like expensive. This smells like an expensive lady. I said, does it smell like an expensive old lady? Because I don't want it to smell like an old lady. And he was like, no, she's mature, but she's not old. It smells really good. Like, so they was giving us, what they thought about the scent notes and things like that. And we were exchanging, and we had a time. We had a time, but it definitely had to change some of the scents that Sean kept picking, because she was picking the wrong stuff. She was picking the wrong stuff. She said, hey, I did my best. I said, do you just want to make your own cologne? And she was like, no, we here for Jews. We got to do Jews. I said, well, you keep picking the stuff you want. We got to do what Jews want. Listen, I'm not a floral person either, but I know Jules is. So I was like, no, we have to make it what she wants. Jules is a flower. Okay, she's a whole flower. That is definitely a Sean scent, right? Tell him, Melissa. Sean wants buttery. She wants a little, sometimes vanilla-y. And I know I'm making up words, but that's the kind of stuff she likes. Smoky, dark, spicy, woodsy. Those are the scents that she like, and those are the things she put on the paper. I said, we flip that paper over, and on the other side, if they still have the paper, because they keep your scent on file. Now, isn't that dope? They keep your scent on file. So if you like the scent, or the person you gifted it to, if they want to go back in and create that scent, they can. Ain't that dope? And so it was just an amazing time, an amazing experience. They have a lot of options for you to choose with your top, bottom, and middle notes, and you just put your scents together. I think we chose, Tasha said we had to choose 7 scents, because at first I think I only had 5, and she's like, we need 2 more. So that's when we added a green note to it, and then we added, I think, a cherry, right, Tasha? We added a cherry in there at the end. And so she told me the order that it should go in, and then that's how we added the oil, the fragrances into the beaker. And it was I loved it. I absolutely loved it. We really had a really good time making it. And I wish we had more time to be there and more time to spend with them. But we got to, I think they closed out at like 9 o'clock, 9:30. They ended up closing. But we got to stay just for a little bit, but we did get to experience the perfume making class. So if you do have your VIP, we are going to be adding on the VIP package. Make sure y'all add that on, because that class, it was just, matter of fact, we didn't get to take the class, but we got to make the perfume, and it was an absolutely beautiful experience. Love it. So if you are in the Houston area, or you're going to be out there, go to Black Flocks, check them out. And not only do they have their classes, but they do sell their products there as well. We purchased, because we have to support, right? So we purchased the cigar candle. And I told y'all in my video, Sean is obsessed with matches now. I don't know why, but so she purchased the long matches, and she wanted the orange ones because they had different colors. And so we got the orange ones and the cigar candle, and the vessels that they have are absolutely stunning. I love the vessels that their candles are in. So I'm going to do, if Sean doesn't burn it before I could get to it, I'm going to do some content so I could show it, at home. I did show it in the video, but I do want to show, me taking it out. I don't even, it's in my suitcase. I have to take it out the bag and do, use the matches. And on the bottle, Sean was like, what is this what is this honeycomb thing on the bottle? Is this for you to strike the matches? I was like, yes. But yes, if she don't get to it before I do, we are going to shoot some content with it, or I am going to shoot some content with it and then let her light it. I would have her do the content, but sometimes, I be trying to do the content. Sean don't listen. She want to do things the way she want to do things. And so she don't take my direction well as a director when I'm trying to shoot my content. So I might have to do it myself. But neither here nor there. I'm definitely going to be showing my Black Flocks candle, and she got that in cigar. So if y'all want a candle that smells masculine, that's a good one. Tasha, if you can, or Rika, if you can, what are the notes in cigar? That smells so good. Tasha can. Why you ain't tell me, Nikki, Sean? Because they not supposed to be telling. They not supposed to be tattletelling. They not snitches. They kept it to themselves, and we absolutely love that about them. Thank y'all. Thank you, Floxy people. She said, why you ain't tell me Nikki, Sean, and Chantel we're here? Yep, we went Friday to party with Saturday. So that was our first stop in Houston. Absolute first stop. We didn't get to the hotel. We didn't unpack. We didn't do anything. We went directly there and had a great time and then went to the hotel, which wasn't even far. So yeah, we had a great time. Sean definitely did not choose Flora, whatever the opposite. Right. Right. She wanted the whole opposite. She definitely did not choose Flora. Whatever the opposite of Jules is represent Sean. Whatever the opposite, total opposite. She don't want anything sweet. She don't want anything floral. She was like, put some green in there. Put some green in there. Listen, we had to do what we could do. I had to tell her, you got to step away. Let me do this. Let me do it. Okay. Mum's the word. That's right. That's right. Mum's the word, ma'am. Surprise, Jules. I'm still mad. I gave my mama a word too. I'll have to call and tell you. And cousin was on the phone. She couldn't be there, so she was on the phone. So I had her on the phone so she could say surprise and happy birthday to Jules. Double ooh. Double ooh smoothie and fine as hell. Though that's what I had in there. Wait a minute. You didn't show me that one. That's the one that was in the vote, right? The double ooh smooth. I think that was in the vote because the guy who was getting married, he said he wanted to try it. And I think Rika or Tasha said it was in the vote. And I don't think it ever came out. They ain't let us smell it. We are welcoming people. It was so nice in Houston. I loved everything. Everybody who we came in contact with, except the people in Buc-ee's, everybody who we came into contact with was so nice. It was so sweet. Sean, you picked some good ones though. She did. We need to make her one. We need to Tasha and Rika. We need to make her a cologne, kind of with the scent she like. Let's do that. Let's do that. Before we get there in September. She vanillary. Yes, that's a word. I have to make my own scent and do. Yes, cherry. And the cherry wasn't too sweet. It was like a nice cherry. So yes, glad y'all were able to stop. And me too, because I was like, are we gonna be able to make it? But I'm glad we did, and I'm glad y'all stayed, and I'm glad whatever class y'all had, the classes that you had with the different people, I'm glad that they took their time and went over because that allowed us to create too. So I absolutely love that. And thank y'all so much for staying there with us so that we can, experience what everyone experiences when they create their own sense. So I loved it. We will be at Black Flocks on Friday during the conference. So you will still see the store and experience the magic and the games VIP will be able to make. Yes. A scent that matches look elegant. What? A scent that matches look elegant. Okay. She bossy. I am not bossy. Tobacco, lavender, and bourbon. Let me see. Okay. And poor Sean missed that part. She sure did. She missed the entire game. Wait, did she miss the entire game? I think she did. She caught the next one though. Good morning, Martini. Good morning. We're just talking about our experience. We went to Tasha K and Rika's shop at Black Flocks in Houston, and we were just talking about our perfume making experience. Well, Sean and I's perfume making experience, but it was really mine because Sean was trying to make her own scent for Jules, and she wasn't gonna like it. But yes, that's what we're talking about. Listen, don't talk about the Knicks watching the game. Wait, listen, don't talk about the Knicks watching the game made me feel like I was going to have an aneurysm. Not an aneurysm. Yep, that's a vote scent. So listen, y'all didn't take that out for us. Y'all did not take it out of the vote for us. Yeah, the Knicks are bugging. That's okay. They coming back. I told y'all it's scripted. I'm gonna ruin it for everybody. It was in the vote. 007. Yes. 007. I said, ooh, it was 007. Yes, that was the one because the guy was saying that. We can't wait to welcome everyone into the studio. This is gonna be so much fun. My sister, she's moving to Houston this weekend. That class was crunk. I loved it. Those folks wanted to line dance and everything. I loved it. It was such a good time in there. Everybody in there. It was like I said, I think it was what, Tasha, 3 different parties, or Rika, because Rika was there in the beginning. So it was 3 different parties, right? I think one was in front, one was in the middle, and then the fiance, the couple, was in the back. So I think it was 3 separate parties that they were hosting at that time. But it was so amazing. Again, if you are in Houston, y'all want to go ahead and do the perfume class, because it was really good. You get to smell all the scents, put them together, see how they work. I was trying to cheat. I was like, "Can I just take the dropper and put it in the beaker?" Tasha was like, "No, do the experience." She didn't say it like that. She's like, "No, you have to take the beaker, take the dropper and fill it up and then put it in there." I was like, "Cause we wasting pipettes." She was like, "No, you got to do it the right way." Sean was like, "Just do it the way you're supposed to do it." Listen, I'm taking the fifth. They did not want to show us that 007. So when y'all go to Black Fox, y'all make sure that y'all ask for the 007, because we heard that was the ish. That's what we heard. That's what we heard. And so that's the first thing I want to smell. As soon as we get there in September, that's the first thing I want to smell. So just put that, or send me a Q-tip so I can smell it. But anyway, we had a great time, y'all. Again, Houston, you in Houston, go visit. I'm telling you, you will not be disappointed. Take some friends with you, have a little something. You can have wine, and I think you can have wine, right, Tasha? I did see the wine glasses, so I'm assuming yes. But we had an amazing time, and I think that everybody who, if you're in the area not too far from it, you need to go on ahead and experience it. And like I said, take some people with you, because we did have an amazing time, and even with the other people in there. So like, don't be afraid to go in with other people, because, and I'm talking about the other parties that they haven't, because everybody ended up being like, if we all came together, which is great, right? Because sometimes people are standoffish and they don't want to mesh with their party, or they want it to be quiet or whatever. But everybody had a great time. We laughed together. I didn't dance. I seen them dancing because I was busy trying to create my perfume. So I didn't dance, but they was line dancing, taking pictures. They had a great time. And so if you are in the area, y'all make sure that y'all check it out. Plus, y'all got to support, period, because we want them to stay. We want them to remain open. We want we want them to thrive, and we want them to make it through everything they got to make it through, so that they can keep their area. So make sure y'all do that. Okay. Make sure y'all do that. We use different pipettes so we don't contaminate the fragrances. Yep. Not a Q-tip. Yes, a Q-tip. Send me a Q. Send me it on a Q-tip, because I need to know what it smells like. Okay. It's BYOB. Oh, I love that. See, we didn't bring anything either. Next time, listen, curate community. Oh, and the wall that y'all see in the content, when they showing the shopping stuff, or they're showing the classes, that wall is so cute. And they have this like the desk in front of it. I was like, oh my God, I just fell in love with everything, because I'm big on detail. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love it. It's so beautiful in there. So beautiful in there. There's artwork in there. I love it there. I love it there. So I want to say to Black Fox, the team, Tasha K and Tarika, y'all did an amazing job in there. Again, the experience was top tier. We absolutely love it there, and I can't wait to go back. I can't wait to have the full experience. So when she's talking about the perfumes and stuff, because we kind of like jumped in, I didn't know what I was grabbing. I was like, all right, I'm just smelling stuff and I'm just putting things together, until I realized that everything was separated by top, middle, and bottom notes. I was already too deep. But then when Tasha came in, she fixed everything. She set it up. I was in too deep. But yes, make sure that y'all go visit. Y'all make sure that y'all check it out. And if you have your ticket, make sure you add that to your VIP pack. Make sure you get the VIP package add-on, because the perfume making class, again, top tier. Top tier. All right. Curate community. You're welcome. You're welcome. And so now let's get into why we were in Houston. So we were in Houston because we were coming to surprise Jules, right, for her 50th birthday. And so of course, since we were going to Houston, we stopped at Dallas first. But on the way, when we got to Houston, we Sean wanted to tell her because she was like, well, we got some work that we need to do. We want to go check everything out. We want to do da 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 da. Let's make this a business trip. So Chantel didn't want to tell. Chantel was like, I don't think it's a good idea. And at first I was like, no, we can't tell her. We're gonna ruin the surprise. And then I was like, yeah, but when are we all in town at the same time to make sure that we're doing, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're not ever in town at the same time. So since it's in Jules' hometown, she's doing the legwork. So Sean was like, I think she will want to know that we want to make sure that we get everything together. So we held on to it, and I was trying to make sure that Sean limited her contact with Jules before it comes out. I was like, who you talking to? What you saying? What you doing? And so it still was a surprise. And let me tell y'all, the place where we went inside was gorgeous. It was hot. When I say hot, it was hot. As soon as I walked out the door, my face started sweating immediately. I was like, what is going on out here? It is so hot. By the hotel, we had a good breeze. But once we got to Chantel, I was like, oh my gosh, it was so hot. When we got out of the car to walk to the restaurant, sweating before we got there. It wasn't a long walk, but we sweating on our way there. I'm like, I must look so sweaty and greasy, and I look crazy. But finally, we got to the restaurant. The restaurant, again, was gorgeous. Jules was surprised. The food was amazing. Her husband, her kids, Renee, her cousin, everybody did a great job of just creating that space for us, allowing us into their family. You know, a lot of the times people don't want your outside friends into something like this. It's something like, you know, your community, not your community, but your family, you know, your close family members and friends from childhood and everything would be at that. But Rod was like, you know, he wanted to include us. I don't know if that's exactly what he said, but I know he got in contact with us because he wanted us to be there, right? And so it was such a good time. Everybody, we felt like we've known everybody. So I'll tell y'all, it was good to us. Houston was very good to us. So her family became our family. Her friends became our friends. And we just had an amazing time. Everybody just blended together as if we've known each other forever. Like it didn't feel like we were just meeting. It felt like we were, you know, we've known each other for some time, and we always have a good time when we hang out. That's what it felt like. And so we had a great time. It was emotional. Because her children were speaking, and they speak so highly of their mom, and it was such a beautiful thing to see, just the impact that she has on them. You know, usually you think your kids ain't paying attention to you, but her kids are paying a lot of attention to who she are, and her hard work does not go unnoticed. Like, they pay attention to everything. And so it showed in what they said about their mom. It was so beautiful. As you can see in the video, her parents called in from Ghana, and so she got to see them. Her family was in the room. It was just so beautiful. It was such a good time. The food was amazing. The drinks were amazing. All of that was delicious. And they weren't skimpy with their drinks either. They had good drinks, and we just had a blast. And like I said, Houston owes us nothing. We had such a great time. They wanted to spill the beans so bad. I'm telling you, because when are we all gonna be together at one time? The next time we'll all be together is we're going to be there days before the convention. But when are we going to all be there at the same time? So Jules she was like, why y'all didn't tell me I was here? Why y'all didn't tell me I was here? We could have did this. I only went to go get my nails and my hair done. I could have spent Friday with y'all. Y'all was in town on Friday. So she let us have it about that. But yes, we was like, you know, it's just a surprise. We ain't want to ruin it for you, da 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 da. And she, you know, Jules, she was like, well, we could have did, and we could have did, but we didn't ruin it. So it still was a surprise, y'all. It still was a surprise. Everything was amazing. Yes, let me tell y'all something. Rod did his big one. We went back to the house. back to the house. And he opened Brother Rod, that's Mr. Gilda, as y'all hear Jules say, right? Mr. Gilda, big dog. He opened up his man cave to us. And so we went to the man outside to the man cave. And let me tell y'all, when I tell y'all the bar was stocked, oh, it was stocked. Okay. It was I don't want to say vintage. What do you say? Aged whiskey or bourbon? I don't know, because I don't drink any of it. But he had everything. Everything was there. Everything. We ain't had no cheap drinks. Everything was there. Top tier. And he made sure that everything was good for us. He made sure that we were good. They were smoking cigars, and he had his cigar case, and he opened it up and let everybody, have a cigar and just enjoy it, gave a little lesson and everything. We just had let me tell y'all something. I can't say I've ever not, I can't say that I can't, but we just had a really good experience. Sometimes people come in, your spouse or whatever don't want to be involved with your friends and don't want to be in the way, but he was there. He wasn't in the way. He welcomed us, and he was like, let me show y'all this. Let me tell y'all what I got. Nothing was off limits. He shared everything with us. He didn't say, man cave closed, they can't go in there or whatever. Y'all can sit in the living room. No, he opened up his man cave. He straightened up everything. It's like, here's what I got. Oh, y'all need me to go to the store. What y'all want for chases? What y'all want? Like, it was just such like Jules is the way she loves is the way if you know anything about Jules, the same way she is with her community is the way that she is with her people, like 10 times more though. 10 times more with her people. She loves on her people. Like, that was the common thread that everybody was talking about, is that she loves on her people, and she basically is a people connector, and she absolutely is, right? She knows the people to bring into, the fold or whatever, and she loves on them hard. Okay. And so her family is the same exact way. They took care of us. They made sure that we were welcome. They made sure that we were okay. We came back on Sunday. They cooked brunch for us, and y'all saw the spread, right? It was a big old spread. The family cooked breakfast for us, and oh my gosh, delicious, delicious. Brother Rod, Mr. Gilda, big dog, he made his sausage, what do you call it? Andouille sausage with the gravy. And I never had gravy on my grits ever before, but I put that on my grits. And let me tell y'all something, the grits taste so good. You didn't even need, so I like salt and pepper on my grits, butter, salt, and pepper on my grits. How many of y'all like sugar on your grits? Let me know. Because y'all wrong. If you like sugar on your grits, say I do, or put one in the chat. Let me know in the chat. Let me know. Hello, Larry from Mandel Candles. Jules have amazing friends, and they are now our sisters. Yep. I was like, y'all ain't about to have the party planners mad at us. Oh my gosh, that's the truth. Fully stocked. 18-year-old age crown, so smooth. Yeah, Shaw had that. She's like, I don't want to drink it in a plastic cup. I need to drink this in a glass. True Southern hospitality. Yes, indeed. Brother Rod is a true gentleman. Absolutely. The way, like I said, they love on each other. Just if you see how Jules is and how she loves on, her loves on us, loves on her family, because she always sharing, things about her family. That's the same way everybody is with each other in her family. Oh my gosh. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to see. Brunch was brunching and that sounds delicious. It was so good. Larry, you eat sugar on your grits? Mm-mm. The grits didn't need sugar. I love sugar grits. What's wrong with y'all? He made a roux. Yes, he did, with the sausage. Oh my gosh. Nope. Butter, salt, and pepper on my grits. Period. Because that's the only way to eat it. Come on, Melissa, too. Yes. This is the only way to eat grits. Salt, pepper, and that's it. No sugar. It's not, don't you put sugar on cream of wheat? And I don't know if there's a difference. I don't eat cream of wheat, so I don't know. But I think cream of wheat is supposed to be sweeter and grits is supposed to be savory. That's my opinion. I know that's my opinion. Salt and pepper girl here. That's right. Tell them salt and pepper girl here. But the other person, Not the other person, you know. The other person she knows likes grits. That's like me and Sean. I like salt, pepper, and butter, and Sean likes sugar. I'm like, that's disgusting. Mm-mm. One, sugar is a must on grits. What? Where y'all get that from? Sean says sugar. Yolanda says sugar is a must on grits. Uh, Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Melissa. It does not belong on grits. I think grits are meant to be savory. That's what I think. That's what I think. Sugar don't go on grits. Tell them, Kay. It does not go on grits. Sugar It's a debate. It's a debate in the chat. Miss Lois says, I do both salt and sugar. Oh, I was about to say, ooh, Miss Lois. She says salt and sugar separately though. Just like white rice, butter and sugar. Okay, so when I was younger, I never ate it in my adult life, but when I was younger, my uncle used to make white rice and he would put it in a pot with some butter and some sugar and then he would add eggs in it. And I would eat it as a little kid. I didn't eat it as an adult, but I did eat it as a kid. But that's what he used to do. Butter and sugar. It's a divide. It's a BBU divide. My grandmother got me hooked on sugar. Y'all don't know how to eat good because sugar don't belong on grits. It's butter and salt all day. Sugar on grits should be against the law. And I agree. I totally agree. Miss Anita said, no sugar and grits. No sugar and grits. Good morning, Jordan. Good morning, good morning, good morning. No sugar on grits. I don't put sugar on my grits. If I'm eating shrimp and grits, though. Yeah, that would taste disgusting. Well, I wouldn't really know because I don't eat shrimp. But, ugh. I put sugar on my white rice too. Yes, I ate that too. Rice and eggs. All right, here we go. That was something my uncle used to make for me in the morning. No rice, no sugar on rice or grits. Now, in my adult life, I will never put sugar on my rice. Never. And not because I don't like sugar. I love sugar, but I don't love it on rice and grits. You eat eggs and rice? Hey, let's go. Egg, rice, and sausage, no sugar. Come on, Christina. Tell the people. No sugar. Y'all can keep y'all savory grits. I'm eating sugar, butter with milk in my grits. Booyah. Not me. And so the grits was so creamy. He seasoned them well. Like you didn't eat anything. You didn't need anything. So everything was so delicious. We had grits. I told y'all with the gravy, the sausage, eggs, waffles, fried chicken. Am I missing anything? I think that's what we had. We had fried chicken. I'm trying to think of the order that it was in line. Fried chicken wings. We had eggs, waffles, grits, and the sausage with the roux. That's what they made for us when we got there. Breakfast was cooked. Well, we had to wait a little bit, but it was ready. They was already on the stove. Oh, bacon. Right, Miss Mel. Brown sugar and honey on rice is fire. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all? Y'all making me hungry. Now I want some sausage and grits. Let's make some. I want some too. That's what I think I'm gonna make for breakfast. When I get over here, I'm gonna make me some sausage and grits. That sounds delicious. Miss Anita says my grandfather made rice with sugar and cream. I ate it as a kid, but not as an adult. Same, except like a oatmeal kind of thing, like a breakfast cereal kind of thing. Miss Anita, because that's kind of like what my uncle did. Bacon and sausage. Oh yes. Sugar is the best things ever on grits. Don't agree. Jules, if we are just sitting outside your house, salivate and just take mercy on us and let us in to get Mr. Rod's brunch. Let me tell you, the kids was cooking too. So okay. And so I have to say, we had the best. I don't think Jules is still in here because she was ear hustling in her meeting. We had the best fried Oreos. Her daughter Reagan made fried Oreos, and we're trying to get her to make it at the convention. But oh my gosh, I had fried Oreos before, and I wasn't really impressed. It wasn't something like I was like, "Ooh, I want to try a million of those." Right? We had Reagan's fried Oreos, and they were so good. They were so good. We was like, "You got to start a business. You need to be selling these in your dorm. You need to be selling this to school because they are so delicious." The dough was lightweight. It was so good. Sean was like, "Is this beignet? Is this like beignet dough?" And it was delicious. It was so good, so good, so good. So hopefully she makes them so y'all can also experience them at the convention. But we had the best fried Oreos. I have to say those fried Oreos were so delicious. Sugar and butter gang over here. I know your other person, because that's what she called you. The other person likes sugar. She told us. I do enjoy a good shrimp and grits though. Okay, with sugar on it. There she go. With sugar on it. Yes, Tasha and Larry. I am ear hustling. OMG, those fried Oreos were amazing. Those Gildas don't play in the kitchen. Definitely do not. They do not play in that kitchen. They don't play no games. They do not at all. It was so good. So good. And hopefully she makes them. We were coming up with ideas at the table. I was like, we need to start a business today. We need to start this right now. What do you need? What do you need? So we can help you get this business off the ground. I didn't want to be, I was, me. As soon as somebody say something, I be extra. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you want to start a business? Let's go. My nephews, you want to start a business? Let's go. I'm always like that. So, she's our niece. You ready to start a business? Let's go. You ready to sell these things? You ready to make some money off of these things? Let's go. Let's do it. So we'll see. If she does, y'all will be in for a real treat. They are, like I said, they are so delicious. We were coming up with ideas like, oh, somebody said they could be over ice cream. I was like, oh, you could put a drizzle on top, whipped cream. Somebody said whipped cream. We were just coming up with so many things. I was like, I got the perfect boxes to put these things in. I could send them to you. Like, we were just going at it. It was so good. So everything from start to finish was absolutely amazing. And Jules' face was on the menu, y'all. I do have a video of that, and I didn't get it in there because my video was over 3 minutes long. And I was like, I'm trying to fit it all in here, but I'm going to have to do some different, some B-roll or something, because I had so much that I wanted to put in there. And I was like, I can't make this video, like, it's going to end up having to be a YouTube video because it's going to be like 5 minutes long. So I took some stuff out, but we really did have a really good time. And I just want to say, again, Houston owes us nothing. Thank you so much to, Sasha K and Rika of Black Flocks for hosting us and allowing us to be in their space. And enjoy it. Thank you so much to my sister Jewels in the building. Thank you so much to her and her amazing family. I definitely have to say thank you to all of them, because let me tell you something, they all chipped in and did everything. Usually, let me tell you something, my sons, they'll be up in their room and then they'll come down when they need to. They're not gonna be around and do things and help you cook and stuff like that. But her kids, they helped. They were, hanging out with us. Like, we had a good time. We had a really good time. So I just want to say thank you to the Gildas. I want to say thank you to Houston. We had an amazing time. We had a great time. So yes, that was Houston, y'all. That was Houston. And again, if y'all in Houston, I know Miss Lois is in Houston. I'm gonna tell April to go out there. Y'all need to go out there and go to Black Flocks. Period. Okay, go to Black Flocks. All right. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up because we are an hour in, y'all. I again may be here on I may be here tomorrow, but I may not be here tomorrow. So we're gonna play it by ear. So be on standby for tomorrow. If we're gonna be on, I'll definitely put up the notification early so you can find out. But if not, I have some things to do. I know for sure I'm not going to be here on Friday, so we may just be starting fresh on Monday. But I will definitely keep you posted. If you are a member of our YouTube community, and I see 3 members in here so far. We have Miss Martini, we have Miss Yolanda, and we have Mr. Larry. So in the YouTube community, please check your YouTube community. I did send you a question, and I also send you a voice of brand template. This is going to help you to sound consistent across the board so that how you speak, how you act, how you respond will all be consistent. It will not have any inconsistencies. So make sure you go and you check that. It's a downloadable guide. All you have to do, it's not even a guide, it's kind of like a worksheet. Just so that you can stay on point. And what else? I am definitely going to be applying the new Runner Show, like Chantel says when she gives her Runner Show. So I'm definitely going to have a new Runner Show. So we're going to change the format up a little bit. Don't forget, we're going to have a guest once a week. And so I want to make sure that we can have our guests on Friday. So I'll see what we're doing for Friday. Every Friday we'll have a guest. And then we also want to do the hot seat. Now, I need your help before we wrap this up. I need your help on what we should do for the hot seat. Remember, I said I was looking for something and I didn't want to call it hot seat because David Shands has hot seat. But I need something that we should call when we call people up. And I'm only allowing members up. So if you are not yet a member of our YouTube channel, I need y'all to click by my name where it says, right under the video where it says my name, next to it, it should say join, and click join so that you can become a member. If you've become a member, then you got some prompts that are going to help you. Your membership has been paid for 10 times. Okay, by just the one prompt that I gave you, but I gave you a series of prompts. And also I gave you a worksheet for the voice of brand so that you can stay consistent when you are speaking to your audience. So that was in that's in the community today. So if you're not a member, consider joining. It is only $6.99 a month. Okay, so $6.99 a month, you're able to get the recap. I recap for the week. I send y'all that. And then I've also added some goodies and some extras on top of that. And I'm also thinking about doing a label class. So that's one of the things that I'm thinking. It's going to definitely be a paid service, and I'm going to offer it to my members for free. So if you are thinking about upscaling, upgrading your labels, or you are you have labels a challenge for you, then you may want to consider taking this class. So with that being said, I think that's all I really wanted to update y'all on. Let me just look at my notes real fast and check. Oh, so I want to know. So last week we were talking about authentic self. So I'm going to just jump into this real fast. Last week we were talking about sounding like your authentic self in your brand. So that way you don't have to worry about what you need to sound like because you're always going to sound like you, right? So has anybody started applying that in their business, in your social media? Have you been applying it in your email marketing? Let me know in the chat. Have you been applying sounding more authentic to you, to your brand? Let me know in the chat. Jules says she is a hustling. We are a cooking house. Well, sis, we heard. I ain't gonna say it, but I'm just saying. No, I'm just joking. I'm missing this. I have to watch the replay. Back-to-back meetings. We understand. You at work. We got it. No sugar on shrimp and grits. Y'all should try brown sugar on the grits. I'm definitely not trying that at all, Larry. So, definitely not gonna try that. Yes, Larry, that sounds good. I'm trying to unbig my back. Y'all not open. Your back don't even look bigger. Black Flocks, we appreciate you making Black Flocks a part of your weekend surprise. Indeed. And y'all was the very first stop. So Infinite will help. Infinite will. Don't talk about my kids like that, women. They don't. I'm not saying they're not rude. They're not disrespectful. They're not like out, but they will stay in their room until it's time to eat or whatever. They're not in the kitchen cooking up nothing with us because they think they too good for us. They ain't got time. They busy. Listen, definitely will be checking. Yes, go check. Your package went out this morning. Hey, I got my soul spray. That's going to be a present for my dad. So I'm going to put that in his Father's Day or his birthday because it's kind of close. I'm going to put it together. No, I'm going to put it in his Father's Day because his birthday is in July. So I'm going to put it in his Father's Day package. It's worth it. Let me see. Oh, yes, a label class. Yes, we're gonna get into the label class. Yes. Great job. Hey. Yes, Larry, I put brown sugar on my grits all the time. Y'all need to cut it out. Y'all need to cut it out. All right, y'all. So, does anybody have any idea what we can call a hot seat, y'all? Any idea on what we can call a hot seat? I know I kind of be like all over the place. The way I think is the way I speak, and sometimes I gotta tone it down because I know that I go from subject to subject to subject. So we were on sugar grits, we were on a hot seat, we were on community. So just follow me, y'all. Y'all should be good with me, right? Just follow me. What do you think we should call the hot seat? I need a name. I want you all to come up with the name. I will ask ChatGPT. I did ask ChatGPT, but it's not giving me what I want. Something that y'all think would be great for our coffee with Nikki. The washboard. Why? I'll ask you this offline. The washboard. But what do y'all think for the hot seat? Again, I can't call it. Ooh, get it together. Yes, get it together because that's what needs to happen. Get it together. Get it together. I'm writing these things down, y'all. The kettle is cooking. I need some ideas. It's for Coffee with Nikki. We need something for the hot seat, which is not going to be a hot seat. Remember, only members are going to be able to come up. If you're not a member, you're not going to be able to come up. This is the perks of being a member of our YouTube Members Society. So make sure you are a member. You better thank a union member. Did anybody think that was coming? Call it the spotlight. Ooh. Spotlight. I'm going to do a poll and then I want y'all to after this I'm doing a poll. So please make sure y'all check the community. Not even if you're not a member, I need y'all to check the community because I'm going to post up a post there. And I'm gonna post a poll there. Excuse me. I'm gonna post a poll there. So I'm gonna add these suggestions and y'all vote, and that's what I'm gonna call it. Your coffee is off. Your coffee is off. Your coffee is off. Your coffee is off. The splashlight. Come on, splashlight. The segment. May call it hot takes cold. Hot takes and cold throws. Ooh, you better come on, Rika. You better come on. Hot takes and cold throws. Sean's gonna say I didn't pronounce throws right. Throws, the rose, or coffee, or off. Hot takes and cold throws. I love that. This is the segment. Okay. I like that. Way to go, Rika. Yes. Come on, team. Come on, team. Yes, ma'am. It'll be a great take on scented terms. Yes. You better come on. You better thank a union member. You better thank a union member. I absolutely love that. I absolutely love that. So I'm gonna have a poll. Y'all make sure that y'all pay attention to it. At least vote today. And with that being said, y'all, it's a wrap on today. So if you are not yet a subscriber to our channel, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button. And if you'd like to join our memberships, right by our name, join the memberships. Only $6.99. I think it's light and sweet is the membership, is the beginner membership, but there's other memberships if you would like to go a little bit further. Make sure that you like the video. I don't know if the math was mathing. What's our math? I like term. I like terms. Sorry, I was looking at terms on the screen. What's our like count? It should be at least 20 something. I don't know. It should be more than what we have in the room. Like the video if you're watching the replay. Make sure y'all hashtag replay gang. Turn on your notifications bell so that you can be notified when we are going live. We go live Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Coffee with Nikki, your daily cup of information and inspiration. If you are a member, if you would like to be a member of our community, it is free to join, absolutely free to join. All you have to do is sign up if you're not signed in. If you are, and you'll be able to access the information that is there. What else? Remember, stay tuned because I will keep y'all posted if I will be here in the morning. If not, we will be returning on Monday. There's no chance that I'll be here on Friday. So I will definitely be returning on Monday, God willing. Let me see. Definitely this customer appreciation week, by the way. Come on, customer appreciation week. Let's go. Caffeinated combos. I love it. Y'all better come on. Caffeinated combos. Love that. And sounds like something that needs to be trademarked. I need to check around and see if it's available. So with that being said, y'all, if y'all have more ideas, keep them coming. And that is it. That is all. I put it up on the screen. That is it. That is all, y'all. So I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Thank you so much. Today we had a good time. It was us shooting the ish. We had a good time. So I love the names. Don't forget to check the board because it's going to be there for the poll. And that is it. That is all. And I will talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.